Wow, wow, Wubsy. Lights, camera, Wubsy.
Okay, and tell me just a little bit, what do you remember about Johnny Wood?
Oh, Lordy. It's really sad he's not there anymore, but he's printed into my memory.
I just remember how professional he was. I remember how he was always so precise and just an absolutely wonderful man.
I know he loved to fish, and he's always on TV every morning. I loved him. I mean, I really do miss him on that.
My wife taught school in Sullivan County for 30-some years, and she has quite a following, too, of her students. She taught in the elementary school, and we'd be at a restaurant somewhere, and I'd see somebody coming over to our table, and I would look at Mary, and I said, is that one of yours or one of mine?
Johnny seemed like a good man. He was good, and he was good and kind to people, too. And it looked like he was really blessed.
He's just super lighthearted. Kind of reminded me of my papa, and so it was just really cool to watch him on TV.
We would turn on the TV just to watch Johnny. Johnny was their person to watch.
I think a lot of him, and we missed him, too, when he left and all that.
Do you think he was, like a staple in the community?
Oh, yes, he was.
Anything else you want to add about him?
No, I miss him. Love to see him again.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in the Tri-Cities, do as Johnny Wood does.
They had tours of the station. You'd have school kids coming in. Well, Johnny would be at his desk, either going over the news or he might be eating lunch, and they would bring these tours in. And as soon as those kids would open the door or come through the hallway, they'd see Johnny there, and they'd all holler out, Johnny, Johnny. And then Johnny would take time, and all those kids would crowd around his desk, all asking him questions. But Johnny would take time. He'd sign autographs. He would take pictures with them. But Johnny would take the time, and it just shows you how personal and how caring he was about the people.
Well, I guess when you find something you love to do, you kind of immerse yourself in it. And this story is about a young man, a 14-year-old, who wants to be on television. Tell you what, he's pretty good.
Welcome to the studio of WKID News.
Well, I grew up in a home where you knew what time it was based upon which anchor was on at that time, and we watched pretty much every newscast, and my mom always put a big importance on knowing what's happening around you. I bought a $20 camera out of the classifieds and shot news at home, eventually did it digital.
One thing's for sure, he's all about his career down the road.
And another thing Caleb has down pat is the head turn. They taught us years ago.
I had emailed him afterward saying, thank you for the compliment. And he says, I'm very impressed with your work. Keep it up. I feel like that story that Jim did is part of what got my foot in the door. And so it feels like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Johnny.
We begin with Johnny Wood, a television institution in the Tri-Cities market at WCYB for more than 40 years.
He invited me to be part of his entourage when he went to Nashville to achieve or to get his Lifetime Achievement Award for the impact that he'd had on broadcasting. And I was so proud to be there with him and so happy for him.
Congratulations to News 5 WCYB's Johnny Wood for receiving the Silver Circle Award.
I was kind of strutting around internally, hey, I won an Emmy,
I would like to thank everybody that I've worked with and am now working with, and all of those owners and managers and everybody else that I've worked for over the years.
The Silver Saucer, as a fishing buddy of mine calls it. Hey, congratulations on getting that Silver Saucer, Johnny. And he kind of brought me back down to earth.
Thank you all very much.